there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking more about this Meg Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj beef. I did videos previously that you have not seen on purpose, breaking down Bigfoot, breaking down the hypocrisy of all of it, the benefits of these celebrities where they'll ignore problematic things if it's an opportunity for them to get a hit record. But the moment you fall out, you now are the moral compass. You now are the perfect person and they're the problem. No. If it was an opportunity for you to make money, you pushed all that aside, even if somebody problematic was in the music video as well. You didn't care, right? So nonetheless, we have reached the point of no return. It has consecutively gotten more and more gutter. But in this video, we're going to talk about a comment that was made on Joe Budden's space. Those of you who are not familiar, on Twitter, they have what is called like a Twitter space. It kind of reminds me of Clubhouse. It is what those of you who may or may not have been familiar, but basically it's an opportunity for you to basically have like a live chat with all of your followers, and you can decide like who can be speakers, who can be just listeners only, and that sort of thing, and you can get approved if you want to ask a question. And so Joe Budden's talking about this Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion thing, and Nicki Minaj comes in there and wants to set the record straight, wants to say some things that she has off, that she's been wanting to get off her chest. Although she's been talking for this past week, you guys. And I just don't know what more there is to say at this point. I thought we were getting 5 songs. I thought we were getting a song every day this week if Meg Thee Stallion didn't send out an apology in 24 hours. Like where are we right now with those other 4 songs that were supposed to come out, that were supposed to spill more tea on Meg Thee Stallion? Does anybody know where they are? Because I do not. But nonetheless, one of the most disturbing things that Nicki Minaj said in this space was the following: that Meg Thee Stallion was quote unquote looking for a Rihanna moment and trying to garner sympathy because of the Tory Lane, allegedly shooting her, right? That she was hoping to get the same type of sympathy Rihanna received from her domestic violence incident with Chris Brown. And I just have to say, besides the obvious, which is this hypocrisy of it all, because there are many people to this day who do not believe that Rihanna suffered any domestic violence. In fact, there are people who believe that Rihanna is violent herself. And people will ignore the leaked picture of Rihanna's face brutally beaten up, you guys, and say and make the audacity accusation that she caused this herself, that this is her fault. There are people to this day who still believe that, you guys. But because now there is a beef between Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, now all of a sudden all of you are anti-domestic violence. Now all of a sudden you want to gather the Navy, which is Rihanna's fan base, to drag Meg Thee Stallion. Now all of a sudden Nicki Minaj has gone too far. But all of the things that Nicki Minaj has done over the years, saying black girls' hair is nappy-headed and needed perminator, all of the time she was publicly, trying to distract you with the court dates of her brother and what he did to stream her music and to do all these other things and cause all of this chaos. Or when Sheether came out and Nicki Minaj, instead of doing a response, decided first she was going to try to gather all of the black celebs that she's ever collaborated with in the history of her career to try to publicly defend her, to quiet the noise that Sheether was making before she even released a response. Was leaking audio from a never heard sound from Beyonce, darling Nicki, that she had to get taken down, allegedly. Like, just foolishness. And then, of course, you guys know the chaos with Cardi B. But Cardi B is willing to fight. And we know how Nicki Minaj feels about violence. So therefore, that's not going to happen. As long as she's not a part of the violence, I guess. Right? Nonetheless, she has these beefs with these other rappers. And, instead of uplifting people, whether it's the people who came before her or the people who are after her, she finds something wrong. And ever since their collaboration for Hot Girl Summer, she has been on Megan's behind for daring to do a song with Cardi B, right? For daring to have Beyonce on the remix of Savage. That was a direct hit to her because she got on the Say So remix and redid her verse because she was really trying to get her first number one. And there's just been a slew of shots and subliminals that were thrown in several songs by Nicki Minaj that some of you gassed up, but we still didn't get a response from Megan Thee Stallion until now, until this Hiss record, right? And ever since then, we have just seen a complete level of spiraling that I thought was going to stop. I thought Nicki was going to be quiet when Hiss came out and then was just going to release Bigfoot and then was going to go back into the trenches and disappear. But I forgot who I was dealing with. I forgot that this is who Nicki Minaj is, that Twitter is her vessel to, say anything and everything. She utilizes it like she utilized Queen Radio to quote unquote expose people in the industry that she was no longer cool with or she felt was sabotaging her. But now we are getting to ridiculous levels to where even Nicki Minaj's own fans can't even defend her at this point. But I'm tired of the hypocrisy, you guys. I'm tired of the hypocrisy across the board. It is really getting annoying that you guys pick and choose when you want to drag somebody, when you want to cancel somebody, but you've ignored all of the other more detrimental and more serious cancellations that should have happened years ago, that were direct insults to you supporting these celebrities. And you continue to ignore it as long as they put out music you liked. As long as, they did something, they shouted you out a couple of times or threw you a couple, a little bit of money in a giveaway. All was forgiven. But now all of a sudden, because you've decided to go to the other team, you've decided to finally back somebody, to finally give somebody a major hit since Savage. Now all of a sudden, you are the moral police, you are the moral compass, and now all of a sudden you want to defend Rihanna. When literally the other day, you were trying to paint Rihanna and Nicki Minaj as best friends. When the truth is they fell out for several years, if we're keeping it a buck. And I don't, call out my friends, you guys, in a Twitter space and try to throw shots at people. And see, this is the problem that Nicki Minaj fails to realize, is every time she thinks she's throwing a dig at Meg Thee Stallion, she's forgetting the drag that she's giving to herself, number one, and she is also forgetting about the strays that these other celebrities are unnecessarily getting that have nothing to do with this beef. And then to take this further, because it wasn't bad enough of just saying that Meg Thee Stallion was trying to have a quote Rihanna moment. That wasn't the worst of it, right? The worst of it was trying to get into Rihanna's mind on how she dealt with the domestic violence and everything being, on a public platform because she is a celebrity. And basically accused Rihanna that she had to quote unquote move on quickly because she was already a star. And she wasn't going to quote unquote use the public and milk her domestic violence against Chris Brown for sympathy, you guys. And just quickly moved on and quickly forgave him. No. This mentality is crazy, you guys. People don't understand that when these celebrities go through anything major, anything that's traumatic or what have you, that a lot of times in a lot of these interviews, a lot of people will want to ask the same questions over and over and over and over and over again. And if you already did an exclusive with Oprah, crying your eyes out about this person at one point in time you were in love with and thought you were going to be together with forever, and then this happens, it's a completely different ballgame. You don't want to relive all of that every time you do an interview. So it's not about public sympathy. It's not about trying to milk anything to make yourself more famous or make yourself an A-lister and move up the ranks. No. Where was Meg Thee Stallion, you guys? Has she been doing all these interviews? Did I miss something besides the Gayle King interview and the Good Morning America interview? Did I miss something to where else Meg Thee Stallion was milking things? And why are we, diminishing domestic violence? Why are we diminishing somebody getting shot to prop up something else? Like I said, we're beyond at this point who likes who, stan wars. We are beyond how low can you go, because clearly there's no bottom for some people on how low they're going to take this. But I'm tired of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is getting old. If you're going to stand on business in 2024 and be against domestic violence when there are clear receipts of domestic violence, but because you don't like the celebrity or you don't like the person who was a victim to that domestic violence, you're not going to defend them, but will out of the blue in 2024 defend them, in the event they are in a beef against somebody that you don't like or you don't like as much anymore. No. I am not going to subscribe to that kind of foolishness. Domestic violence is wrong. Getting shot, you can't diminish things like that, you guys. Now, if Nicki wants to provide supporting receipts to go on to this, theory that Megan wasn't really shot and that Tory Lanez is really innocent, where is the receipts to back all of these claims up instead of just putting it out there in a song to troll people and not give us anything after? But claim that if Megan didn't respond to you, you were going to let the clip out completely and spill all this tea that you had. Where is the tea? You're doing all these spaces, you're going on all these station heads, you're doing all these unhinged tweets and all of these things, but where are the receipts? Where is the proof that this was all a big conspiracy and that Rock Nation is the puppet master, allegedly, and pulling all the strings and putting out all of this negative press about you and cooking up the numbers? The same numbers that you, whenever you want to use it as an opportunity to brag about your success, about your album sales and your streaming numbers and all of these things, you guys. So it's okay then, but now, and it's organic whenever you go number one. It's organic when your sales are at the top. Nobody's ever, doing anything else to sabotage anybody else when it's someone else. But when it's anybody else, whether it is Cardi B, whether it is Doja Cat, whether it's Meg Thee Stallion or whoever, now all of a sudden their hits are not legitimate because there's a machine to destroy you. What? No. Everything cannot be a conspiracy, you guys. Everything cannot be a conspiracy. And in the event, let's say just for kicks and giggles, that there was a conspiracy, right? To end Nicki Minaj's career. She is not doing herself any favors currently. But more importantly, she should have been capitalized on the relationship that she has had in the industry, and she should have pivoted a long time ago at the height of when every designer was wanting to work with her and do things with her and wanting her to wear their clothes, to capitalize on that and tap into other, streams of income instead of just relying solely on rap and just solely thinking that she was always going to be the rap it girl forever. And that no matter who came after her, she still was going to be the #1 rap girl. No. Everything always changes. Everything always evolves. Everything always moves in the music industry. And who cares about these awards that you're obsessed with, the Grammys you're obsessed with? And that's what the real issue is that in a shorter period of time, there has been more success, longer #1 hits that both Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion have had in comparison, and Doja Cat have had in comparison to Nicki Minaj. And she feels a way about it. She feels that the work that she has put in for all of these years she should have way more awards and recognition than what she has. And so she feels a way. So instead of her continuing to get in the lab and work on her craft and continue to put out good music, instead we have to sit through these rants on Twitter of her saying, "Whoa, it's me. It's everybody else's fault. Everybody is trying to attack me and end me. Everything is a conspiracy. Everything is a big PR agenda against me." Instead of putting your head down and going back to work. If you're the best rapper, why is the best rapper complaining all day the past week on Twitter? Why isn't the best rapper releasing the 5 songs that you claimed had all this Meg Thee Stallion tea this week so that we could be talking about that instead of these outbursts on Station Head and on Twitter Spaces, you guys? So there is that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.